everyone, and welcome to All Things STEM with Ashley. I'm Ashley, and I'm super excited to have you all here with me today. This channel is all about different STEM fields celebrating women in STEM, community, mentorship, and success in the industry. So I'm super excited for you all to be on this new beginning with me. This is something I've wanted to do for a really long time. I have old videos from 2020 when I was trying to start this that I will show you all at a later date. But I realized that it doesn't have to be perfect. I just need to start somewhere. So here we go. Today's topic is about new beginnings though, to start off this channel. And we will have more STEM topics in future videos. But we're just going to give a few tips for new beginnings because I personally had a new beginning. This time last year in Q1, I moved from Atlanta, Georgia to Dallas, Texas. And also we're starting 2025. So I just wanted to give a few tips for success on new beginnings. New beginnings are great for personal growth. You know, new beginnings allow you to challenge yourself, put yourself out there, maybe try new things. And one thing that's super important when starting a new beginning is to set your intentions and create your goals. So if you are starting anything new this year, whether it just be a new fast, a new workout routine, a new hobby, a new job, a new class, for wherever our audience is, set your goals and set your intentions. And while you set your goals, make sure you create habits that can help you towards those goals so that you can work towards those goals daily. Your goals can be set either a month out, a week out, a quarter out. You decide on how you want to set your goals. One thing I do when I set my goals for the year is I set my financial goals, I set my health goals, my physical goals, my spiritual goals, and even what I want to do to enrich myself type goals. So you can switch your goals out, write them down, type them down, and then try to look at your daily routine and try to create habits that help you daily work towards those goals. Something I see a lot also is called SMART goals, and I'll put some show notes in the bottom with some links about SMART goals. But just make goals that are actually achievable and attainable, and just try your best. And if you mess up in your daily routine of trying to make those habits or mess up on a habit, it's okay, because you get to just stop, start over, and try again. The next important part with new beginnings is creating a growth mindset. A lot of things change with the new beginning. For me, I was in a whole new city. For you, it could be a new class, a new group, a new department. And so I had to open my mindset to know, great things are coming. Great things can happen. I was super nervous to move because I had always been in Georgia my whole life except for college. So I was like, what am I going to do halfway across the country? My family's in Georgia. All I've ever known is Georgia. So I had to, say, anything is possible. I can create the life I want. What do I want to do? So one thing I did was I got outside and I met new people. I wanted to continue building my network. So each weekend I would go on Eventbrite once a week, and I would find a networking mixer, whether it be for women in STEM, I'm new to Dallas, ladies that are new to Dallas, whether it's people that like to volunteer. I even got involved with our local National Society of Black Engineers chapter at my company and at the local Dallas-Fort Worth chapter. And I started to get to meet new people. And the great thing about that is I actually met some other students that went to the University of Alabama, and one lady in particularly, she showed me a lot of great sites to join and a lot of great Instagram pages that had a lot of great networking groups that had like-minded individuals that were either small business owners into STEM like myself, or just navigating Dallas as a young 20-something individual. So you never know where it may lead, and you never know who you may meet or who you might reconnect with. So definitely get out there, have an open mindset, have a positive mindset, and say, I can create whatever I want. What are the steps I need to do to achieve it? And it really helps. So that's a tip I have for when you're starting a new beginning in a new city or anywhere new. Another thing is to make sure you see, if challenges do arise, that you are resilient, that you keep your head up. When I moved in my new role that I'm at my company, I'm at the same company but at a different location. And I had a lot I had to learn that was different from the way I did things in Georgia. And so one thing that helped me was really making sure I got to enrich myself each Friday when I'm off. I make sure to learn different tools that I might need for the workplace, or work on practicing things that can help me that I need to do on my Monday through Thursday role. A lot of times, sometimes challenges will arise. I was in a whole new role than I've ever been. And so you just have to take one step at a time, ask questions, do what you can do, and definitely get the assistance or guidance and learn as much as you can, even in your off time, that can help you be successful in your workplace. So just know that sometimes in the new beginning, challenges do arise, but that's okay. Depend on your support system, your mentors, and other online resources or whatever you need that can help you fix that issue. And with that, we get to mentors and support systems. One thing I was very thankful for during my transition was my mentors and my family and my friends. As you all know, I have a super supportive family and circle all around, but one thing that helped me, since I was at the same company, a lot of my mentors got to say, hey Ashley, these are people you can reach out to when you get to Dallas, and maybe they'll do an email introduction, or maybe they'll send me their name and I'll mention them in my email introduction. But make sure when you have a new beginning to have a support system that can celebrate your small wins, that can give you advice when things arise, and that can also, give you different perspectives on your journey. So for me, I am navigating my career journey. So I have mentors that are many different levels in their career that can help me navigate things, and maybe even learn from things that they wish they had done differently. And so when you are making a new beginning, seek advice from people that have been through that journey before. Seek advice from people that have been in your shoes, and talk to people that are where you want to be when you grow up, or in 5 years or 10 years or whatever. And so that really helped me, because I couldn't believe I was actually moving until I was like, my moving truck was in Texas and there was no turning back. Like, we're 12 hours from home. So make sure you have that really great support system that can encourage you, that can motivate you, that can help you when rough patches arise, because that really helps. Something else that is important when new beginnings is making sure you navigate keeping up your self-care, your mental health, and your physical health. So one cool thing about when I moved to Dallas was I said I'm going to take more time for self-care, because, as quarter 1 through 3 go on, things get so busy that you forget to really take care of yourself. So one great thing I enjoy here in Texas is I do have one day where I have one day of relaxation a week, where I just, I might go to church and just do a short, low impact gym, maybe just a nice walk, or read, or do something enriching for me where I'm not on the go. No errands, a lot of things like that. It's just like my me time, my relaxed time, or I'll do one spa day a month or things like that. But also I had to start incorporating self-care into my daily habits. So one thing I did actually for physical care is I joined a run club when I got out here. And even though I can't run a full 5K nonstop, just getting outside in nature, listening to a podcast or music, or just talking on the phone, it helped me take time to help my heart health while doing other things that help me decompress and de-stress. So making sure that when you have a new beginning, sometimes you get so focused on your new habits, or you get so focused on learning where you are now that you may forget and neglect self-care, physical care, or mental health. Make sure you take the time for that. I still meet with my therapist each month just to decompress, to get things out. I also, like I said, have at least one spa day a month. I have my run club every week that helps me out. Well, it's winter now, but I still do a 5K a week to where I can get things out. It may not be outdoors, but I'm doing something. But make sure you set those habits when you're setting your goals, to make sure you still have time for your mental health, your self-care, and your physical health. So make sure you navigate that as well, because you don't want to get so overwhelmed or stressed that you start breaking down, or run yourself so much that you end up sleeping a whole day away because you just had no time for yourself or to do anything else. So make sure you still take care of yourself, even when you start your new habits, or even when you're navigating a new territory. Like we mentioned, celebrating our small wins, we need to give ourselves grace. A lot of times new beginnings come and people may expect to just change right away. No one's perfect. And like they say, it takes 21 days to make a habit. Things like that, you got to understand to give yourself grace. When you mess up or may go back to your bad eating habits, or have a day where you skip the gym, or have a day where it just doesn't go in alignment with your goals, make sure you give yourself grace. Always celebrate the small wins, and just know that just dust yourself up, try again, it's okay. So these are just some tips for new beginnings and on your journey. And I really appreciate you all for joining me today for our opening video. We have a lot of great things. I have a lot of great things planned. I have a lot of great guests coming on for interviews. We have mechanical engineers, we have chemical engineers, we have software engineers. We have people in all different walks in their career paths. We're gonna have some great topics. So please like and subscribe. Also, please follow us on Instagram. I'll have it linked below. But please share this with your friends, and please also in the comments section share any other topics or tips for success that you would like to hear about. And again, we're just here to help have minorities in STEM have a platform where they can be seen and heard. So thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.